Throughout its long history, Briggs Stratton has produced engines that provide the power to help get the job done in the yard. We now measure that power in some of our engines in terms of gross torque as opposed to gross horsepower. Why is that? Because torque is a more direct way to measure the power you need in walk-behind mowers or other yard equipment like tillers and pressure washers. Torque is a method of rating an engine's power output and work capability. Horsepower and cubic centimeters, or cc's, are other ways to rate engine power, but torque is a more direct measure of power when it comes to your walk-behind lawnmower. Torque is a measure of rotational power, the exact type of power needed to turn your lawnmower blade to mow your lawn. You can see examples of torque all around you in everyday life. Turning a wrench produces torque, the rotational power used to tighten a bolt in this case. The rotational force you use to reel in a fish demonstrates torque. Gross torque as a power rating makes the most sense when it comes to measuring the power of a walk-behind lawnmower engine because torque measures the power delivered to the cutting blade. An engine with more torque will produce more rotational power to the blade, making cutting your lawn easier. And it will allow you to mow even thick, tall grass without the engine bogging down. The higher the gross torque rating, the more power the engine will produce to get the job done. The gross torque rating can also be found on engines powering pressure washers, generators, tillers, and other small power equipment. On pressure washers, more torque means the pump can create higher PSI and GPM for improved cleaning performance. On generators, more torque allows for a higher wattage output, so you have standby power when you need it. When you're shopping for a lawnmower, pressure washer, or other outdoor power equipment, look for the gross torque rating on the engine. And remember, the higher the rating, the more powerful the engine. To learn more about our engines, which, by the way, can be found on several different brands of mowers, visit briggsandstratton.com.